guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have got a Drugstore foundations review. The hits and misses. I've got 9 different foundations that I've tried and tested, and I've got 1 BB cream and 1 lightening product for foundation. So if you want to hear what I think, keep watching. Also, I'd just like to make a disclaimer. Just because I might not like these foundations does not mean you might like it. It's different skin tones. I personally have sensitive combination skin, so I'm really dry around there, and my nose, and a little bit of my forehead. Basically, my T-zone is oily. Okay, I'm very sensitive, so there's not many foundations that will work absolutely perfect and be my dream foundation. Okay, so I will start off with the BB cream and the lightening. So this is Miss Sporty Morning Baby BB cream. Mine is in light because I'm really pale. And mattifying multi-ocean skin spectrum BB cream, and it's really good. I really like it. The colour match is really good. It doesn't oxidise. It's nice and light, so when I don't feel like wearing any makeup, but I have to go out, put a bit of this on, put my brows on, a little bit of mascara, and a little lip balm, and I'm fine. So yeah, this was, I think it retails for £2.99, but I got it for £1.90 from Boys. Yeah, it's really good. I'd definitely recommend that. Also the second is these shades just in drops in the Body Shop. See if it's gonna focus. Yeah. So these basically work like a white foundation. You drop a bit, it's like a little dropper, and basically mix it into your foundation, and this is worth wonders. Like literally, I use this nearly every day. A lot of my foundations do a little bit too dark. This is £10 in the Body Shop. You can also get a darkening, and I'd recommend it. Like definitely worth it. So guys, now onto the foundations, and I'm gonna go from the ones that I have totally used up and have either repurchased or so there's 3 here that I'm absolutely loving. The first one is Loreal Infallable 24 hours Stay Fresh foundation. The glass bottle. I have mine in 015 porcelain, and I would probably get the Ivory because it is really pale now, and it's practically gone anyway. This is £9.99, which is quite steep for foundation at the drugstore, but it like goes on like a dream. It is really good, and I really would recommend it. The coverage is medium to full. It's buildable, and it just makes me look flawless and poreless, and it stays on all day with the right primer. The second one is the Bourjois Healthymix foundation. I'm in number 51, Vanilla Claire, light vanilla, and I've used this right up, and it was in my empties, but I kept on the bottle. I definitely repurchase this. I tend to wait till they're on offer. This is, I think, £9.99 as well. It's a really good colour match. It's quite yellow toned, which I like in a foundation because my undertones are like yellow, quite cool skin, and it didn't oxidise, and it gave a lovely dewy. I wouldn't recommend this for oily skin because I had to put a mattifying primer on my nose to be able to wear this, but for dry skin it works wonders, and it doesn't show dry patches. So I definitely recommend it, and I'd definitely repurchase them. Also, Revlon Colourstay. This is a new bottle. I have had a bottle before, and I'm in 150 buff. And this is, mine's a normal to dry. And this is really full coverage. And it is £12.99, so it's a bit pricey, but the last bottle lasted me for about 8 months, and I wear a lot of foundation. and it's a really good colour match. It doesn't oxidise, and it's one of the only ones that's just like plain like beigey or with a bit of yellow in, which a lot of foundations I find for really pale are really pink, which is not good because it's not my colour. So yeah, obviously this is a new bottle. This is a repurchase because when I've got through some of my others I'll be using this, and I'll probably take it on holiday for me. So obviously this is a repurchase, so I definitely recommend this. There's also, for really oily skin, they've got a combination slash oily one, which I did have before, but my skin's got a bit dry, so I've tried this. I think I've had both, the normal dry and combination oily, and I'd recommend it so much. They're both great. The normal to dry is a bit more dewier, but the oily one's quite matte, but I tend to use that on other people as well, when I'm doing other people's makeup, because it literally stays on the whole night, even if you don't set with powder. So go on to the ones that, oh, I forgot to include, this is the Maybelline Better Skin. This is a repurchase, obviously why it's all sealed up, because I went through the bottle quite a while ago, but and this is in light beige, and I'll tend to use my little light drops to lighten it, or wait, probably take this for when I come back off holiday because I'll be really tanned. So yeah, this is it's basically something in it and makes your skin better, like healthier, less acne, and it helped clear up my acne a bit. And I think this is $6 or $7.99, and it lasts quite a while. You only need a little bit, and it is like medium to full coverage, and it's really nice. It also smells fruity, like the Bourjois, that smells of pear. By the way. And yeah, I'd say if you're a little bit oily, like combination, this will be alright. I wouldn't recommend it for like really oily skin because it doesn't exactly mattify, it's like demi-matte. But for dry skin I'd also really recommend this because it's really good. For you that haven't been that keen on, basically this is L.Porcelain Rimmel Stay Matte. I used to love this when I was really oily as a teenager, and I mean like at school where I was like literally really oily. And foundation just slip off my face, but this didn't. And this is I think $4.99, $5.99. Obviously now it's too light, and I just wouldn't recommend it for drier skin because it really does mattify. Also, Maybelline Superstay 24 hours. I've tried my best to get through this. I'm to about here. It's okay, but it oxidises. And when I say oxidises, it really oxidises. It's really thick, and it keeps like you looking fresh, and it's really good. I just wish that they do it in a lighter colour because light beige is a bit too dark. There's also one that I'm not keen on, but I am going to use to the end since I have my shade just in drops. This is the Maybelline Satin Liquid, Dream Satin Liquid, and loads of people recommended me this when I was having a really oily day. And it's a lovely foundation, except it doesn't just oxidise, you end up bright orange. Now it's fine if I have fake tan on, but no one wants to go out and have a bright orange face, especially not me. This is in L.Porcelain, so it's really light, but you know it oxidises, and I think this was like $7 or $8.99. It gives a lovely finish, hides your pores, but it just oxidises too much. I'd say this is quite good for oily skin as well. Like if you don't have dry patches, it'll show up a little bit. This is actually what I've got on today, which I don't think it's oxidised that much, but that's because I mixed it with these foundation drops, which they're okay, they don't oxidise and nice, but they're very sheer, and I find that if I don't use a smoothing primer like the Maybelline Baby Skin, then it'll show up on my acne scars. but this is £12.99 as well, and these are really good. It's like an oily texture, so I wouldn't recommend it if you're too oily, but I think one of my friends, might be my hairdresser, recommended me these, and she does have oily skin, so I think it could work for either, but you have to have like really good skin to be able to wear it on its own. But it is buildable coverage, I'd say light to medium. So what I do, if my foundation has a pink tone to it, I mix these in with it, and because these are 002 Ivory and they're quite yellow, it kind of makes it okay, better for my skin, if that makes sense, more toned. But there's this one that is a total flop, and I think it's because I bought the wrong one. But this is the Collection Illuminating Touch Foundation. I got on offer ages ago when it was like $3.99, and it's just pants. It's absolutely crap. And this is in porcelain as well. One, it's too pink, but that's my own fault. I've tried to mix it in with every different foundation, and it's not even sheer. It's an okay coverage, but considering I have dry skin and my skin doesn't look oily very much at all, this makes me look greasy, like I've literally done like a shift in the chip shop, and it just, you know, in all the wrong places. And even if you set it with powder, it'll still make you look greasy as hell. So I don't know, I think I'm gonna just end up getting rid of this, because I don't know anyone who's paler than me, if anyone's paler, I guess, but to be fair, I can't see this working for anyone. I've heard the 16 Hour Perfection one is really good, but to be fair, I'm quite enjoying the Gosh, the Revlon, so I'm definitely not going to repurchase this, or this in fact. But apart from that, they are all quite good foundations, and a lot of them are excellent. So in my opinion, these two are just the bad out of the bunch. So I've got something else I'd like to talk about, you know, fitting it into the same video. Basically, I mentioned to my parents, and we had a discussion, because I've always been interested in makeup, and like basically I've always wanted to be a makeup artist, but a lot of people swayed me away and went, "You're too bright for makeup," and I've gone basically through studying art, law, went to uni to study law, ended up dropping out. And so I was mentioning it, and I just basically went, is there any chance that I could go on this makeup course and I'll pay you back? And I thought nothing of it, because I thought it's a lot, it's a professional accredited course, so it is going to be a lot. To which my parents had discussion and went, yeah, because you can go freelance, or you'll have more chance of getting a job as an image consultant or on the beauty counter. So I guess this announcement is that by the end of this year I will be qualified makeup artist, professional makeup artist. And I'm really excited. My course starts on the 31st of October, and it's a 3-week intensive course, and I cannot wait. I didn't expect the amount of support from my friends and family either, but obviously I think they know, because it's something I'm passionate about. Yeah, so obviously when I go on the course and get improved, I will be doing a lot more makeup tutorials, because obviously I'll have more experience of cut creasing, playing with mixing mediums, and doing makeup on other people, which is the only bit of makeup I'm not very confident on, even though I have done friends and family's makeup. So if you'd like, when I finish the course, an overview of how the course was and how I became a professional MUA, etc. I'll do a video if you leave that in the comment box if you'd like to see that. If you've watched this far into the video. So yeah, remember if you like this video to like, subscribe, hit the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Shit. Press the wrong button.